Hey, what's going on, everybody? Power Star Jude here. I hope all my dudes are having a great night. All right, check it out. I'm going to turn this camera around and talk to you guys a little bit about some half-inch breaker bars that I have. All right, guys, these are the three torque wrenches. These are the three breaker bars that I'm going to talk about. The first one is tried and true, man. You guys have all got it. I'm sure everybody got it in their first set of tools that most of you guys had. It is a USA made Craftsman breaker bar. It's an awesome breaker bar. It's never broken. I've never broken it. It's the first one I had. I use this one still to this day. It's got a application that I always need it for, and it's when I'm torquing heads on a 6.0 or a 6.4, and the customer didn't want to do heads, ARP head studs, so I'm using torque yield bolts, and on the driver's side, back corner, bottom bolt. There's not a lot of space, not a lot of room. You need a real shallow socket and it's something with a small head that is not too long. And this actually works perfectly for me. And I use that, even if it's just for that one bolt, man, it still works and works every single time I need it. The next, that's for my 90s, for my torque to yields. The breaker bar right here, this snap-on breaker bar is a great breaker bar. Now, I've seen a lot of videos and I've seen a lot of people talking about the Harbor Freight breaker bar. Now, I do not own the Harbor Freight breaker bar. I thought about buying it a few times to do tests because everybody does tests and all, Harbor Freight this, Harbor Freight that. You know what? I don't need to do that test. I've got the Snap-on, and if anything, Snap-on never does, promotional videos, or they don't try to sell the tools saying compare this to the Harbor Freight breaker bar. Harbor Freight says compare this to the Snap-on breaker bar because they want to be compared to Snap-on. Snap-on can give two craps about Harbor Freight. Nothing, not that there's anything wrong with Harbor Freight. They got their place, and I have a lot of their tools. But I kind of get tired of people telling me, oh, you could have got this cheaper at Harbor Freight and it's just as good. Well, you know what? I probably could have, but I didn't. I went with the Snap-on one, and this thing has worked great for me for 15 years or whatever I've had it. What are we, 2023? So I know I've had it at least 15 years. And I don't have to worry about it. If something happens to it, I call Roscoe. He hooks me up. He gives me a new one. Uh, Same thing if I had a Cornwell or a Matco or a Mac, but I went with the Snap-on. And please, if you like the Harbor Freight one that you have, don't start leaving me comments telling me that, oh, you're hating on Harbor Freight, because I do not hate on Harbor Freight. Like I said, I've got tools from Harbor Freight, but it gets old, man. People telling me that I wasted my money. How did I waste my money? I bought the tool that I wanted, and in fact, if deep down, I probably bought the tool that you wanted. Anyways, um, let me move on to the next. Also, let me say first, it's also made in the USA. And then the last breaker bar I have is kind of a small breaker bar. Uh, doesn't look like it has any real practical uses. I mean, not for me, for what I do. And I don't really even remember where I got this one. But I'll tell you, something that I noticed that was really cool was, if you can, let me see if I can get you a backing. There you see, it says True Craft, and then it says Japan. So I was like, wow, True Craft Japan. I didn't even know. True Craft to me sounds like it'd be a USA thing, because I know, Craftsman USA, Pencraft. I would have guessed, which was a J.C. Penney's house brand of tools back in the day. Montgomery Ward's had something too, but True Craft, I'd never. I don't know. I know I've used this, here and there, but I don't remember where I got it. I just thought it was cool because it said it was a Japan-made tool. Uh, I know my friends, Tarek and Pat Paulson, they both like Japanese tools, and they've sent me some Japanese tools that are really cool. So if you guys know anything about True Craft, or Japan, let me know. Let me know in the comments. So, anyways, that's my video, guys. Those are the three uh, half-inch breaker bars that I have that I use. I like them a lot. Don't know what else to say. Video's over. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell. Until next time, keep on keeping on. Power Stroke Jude out.